Hello. In continuation with the chapter Areas of Parallelograms and Triangles, Part 2. Today we'll have to discuss about two theorems. Number 1, prove that the areas of two triangles are equal if they are on the same base and between same parallels. In the previous lecture, I told you that two or more parallelograms, they are equal in areas they are if they are on the same base and between same parallels. Here about the triangles. So what is the theorem? Theorem is prove that prove that triangles triangles on the same base and between same parallels between same parallels are equal in areas. Okay, prove that triangles between same parallels and on the same base are equal in areas. There are two parallels. There are two lines. One I am taking as a common base AB and making one triangle is this. Second triangle is here. Okay, C and D. Okay, there are two triangles, triangle ABD and triangle ABC. We are going to prove that both the triangles are equal in areas if they are on the same base and between same parallels. Given, suppose there are two lines, L is parallel to M, okay, and triangle ABC and triangle ABC and triangle DAB on the same base AB. Okay, and L is parallel to M. That means between same parallels. To prove area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle ABD. Okay, construction is required here. In the construction, draw perpendicular. So I am going to draw a perpendicular here, P, and height is H. Draw CP perpendicular on AB, and CP is equal to suppose H. Okay, simple. I think the proof of two lines proof here, like one is area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle ABC is equal to half into base into height, half base AB, height H, CP, and area of triangle ABD is equal to half base same and height is also same, because height of two parallels are always same. H here, everywhere they are the same. So y1 and 2, area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle ABD. Okay, proved, because their right hand side equal, therefore their left hand side must be equal. So this is a proof of it. One more theorem in that we can write here: if two triangles are equal in areas and if they are on the same base, they must be between two parallels. Okay, or the other word, two triangles, if they are on the same base and between same parallels, are equal in areas. Already we have got it. Two triangles, they are equal in areas and on the same base, they must be between same parallels. Okay, so this is the statement of theorem which you have to remember it. You will memorize it. And it's not treated as a theorem. Actually, it is a question, but I am proving it. You will use its statement and its result in other questions. And the question is, prove that the median of a triangle divides two triangles in equal areas. Okay. Prove that the median of a triangle. Do you know what is median? Median is a line which divides the base into two equal parts. Which divides the base into two equal parts. So the question is, this is actually a question, it's an example in your NCERT book, but you will use this as a theorem also, because sometimes we will use its result directly. That is, prove that median of a triangle divides two triangles in equal areas. Median of a triangle divides two triangles in equal areas. Okay, what is the meaning? The triangle ABC, D. AD is median. In triangle ABC, AD is the median. What is it? It is median. It is median, that means BD is equal to DC. That is one. Okay. We are going to draw one perpendicular here. E perpendicular, and it is H. Okay. Area of triangle ABD. Area of triangle ABD is equal to half into base BD into height. Okay. Therefore, area of triangle ABD is equal to half. What is BD? BD, since BD is a median, therefore BD calculated half into BC. 1/2 BC into H. So it is coming 1/4 BC into H. Okay. Now, area of triangle, the area. Now, area of triangle ADC is equal to half base DC and height is again H, because in this triangle there is an obtuse triangle. You can see it's an obtuse angle triangle, and in obtuse angle triangle the height will be outside of it if you are taking this as a base. So from this vertex I have drawn one perpendicular. This H is treated as a height of this triangle also. So H is here. That means area of triangle ADC is equal to 1/2 DC is the half of BC, because it is given that AD is the median which is dividing the base into two equal parts. So BD is equal to DC is equal to 1/2 BC. So DC will be replaced, our DC can be written in terms of BC, 1/2 BC multiplied by H. So 1/4 BC into H. 1/4 BC into H, 1/4 BC into H. Therefore, area of triangle ABD is equal to area of triangle ADC. Okay. So this is the proof that the median divides the triangle into triangles of equal areas. Okay. And we are using these two results in questions which we are solving of exercise 9.3. Okay. So now coming to exercise 9.3, we are solving some questions using these results, the theorems which we have already proved. What we have proved? Number one, two triangles, they are equal in areas. If two triangles are equal in areas, if they are on the same base, it would be in same parallels. Number two, median of a triangle divides two triangles in equal areas. Okay. Now coming to exercise 9.3. Exercise 9.3. Okay. Exercise 9.3. Question number 1. Question number 1. In figure 9.23, E is any point on median AD of a triangle ABC. One triangle is given ABC, D is the median. or AD is the median, and E is any point on median AD of a triangle ABC. Okay. Question number 1. In triangle ABC, E is any point on median AD. It's a median AD. E is any point. Suppose E is here. You can join it like that. Okay. Given part AD is the median of triangle ABC. AD is the median of triangle ABC. E is any point on it. Show that ABA is equal to area of AC. Show that area of ABE is equal to area of ACE. Okay, this we are going to show that. One part. Okay, only one part is this. Proof. AD is the median. And clearly it is mentioned, and one theorem statement, you know that median of a triangle divides the triangles into triangle of equal areas. So since it is given that AD is the median, okay. So I am writing here, since AD is the median, therefore area of triangle ABD is equal to area of triangle ACD. AD is the median. This median is dividing two triangles in equal areas. Area of ABD is equal to area of ACD. It's okay. Equation number 1. In triangle EBC, which triangle? Triangle EBC. In this triangle EBC, you can see, since AD is a median of triangle ABC, then ED is the median of triangle EBC. ED is the median of triangle EBC. Therefore, area of triangle EBD is equal to area of triangle ECD. That is number 2. And when I subtract the second equation from first, subtract second from first, we have, what we have when we subtract second from first? Area of ABD minus area of EBD. Left hand side of both, area of ABD minus area of EBD is equal to right hand side, area of ACD minus area of ECD. Okay. Look at diagram. ABD, from ABD minus ABD. From this ABD, if I'll subtract this part, then the remaining part is ABE. So what to write here? Area of ABE is equal to area of ACD. From the ACD, if I'll subtract ECD, then the remaining portion is this. So area of ACE. Area of ACE. Okay. Proved. So the area of this part is equal to area of this part. Actually, what we have done, this complete area is equal to this one. Since this area is equal to this one, so from that I have subtracted it, remaining is this. From that subtracted this, remaining is this. They are also equal. Okay. So that is the proof of question number 1. Second question. From this exercise, I am taking many questions for solving. Question number 2 is given that I think the extensive part of it, if E is given any point on AD, if E is the midpoint of AD, then you can see that there are four triangles, medians are there, and 1 upon 4th of ABD. So that you can prove it. I am taking question number 3. Show that diagonals of a parallelogram divided into four triangles of equal areas. Show that diagonals of parallelogram. Show that diagonals of parallelogram. Show that diagonals of parallelogram divide it into four triangles of equal areas. Okay. Diagonals of parallelogram. This is a parallelogram. How many diagonals are there? How many diagonals are there? There are two diagonals. Okay. A, B, C, D. It is a parallelogram. Properties of parallelogram. Let me remind once again. Opposite sides are equal. Parallel diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals are not equal. Opposite angles are equal. Sum of two coincident angles is equal to 180 degree. ABCD is a parallelogram. AC and BD are two diagonals intersecting at point O. Okay. Show that area of AOB is equal to area of AOB, AOD is equal to area of BOC and is equal to area of COD. Okay. We are proving that four triangles are there and they are all equal in areas. Okay. Proof. A very important statement which I told you. Median of a triangle, divide it into two triangles of equal areas. Okay. Yeah. In triangle ABD, which triangle I have taken? ABD. Okay. But before starting it, just let me tell you once again the diagonals of a parallelogram divide it or bisect. Diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. So that means this diagonal OB is equal to OD and AO is equal to OC. Isn't it? In triangle ABD, where right here, if OB is equal to OC, OB is equal to OC, OB is equal to OD, OB is equal to OD. That means what is this AO? AO is the median, because the definition of median which divides the opposite side into equal parts. These parts are equal, therefore in this triangle AO is median. Therefore AO is the median of triangle ABD. And if it is a median, what does it mean? Area of triangle ABO is equal to area of triangle ADO. Question number 1. Okay. Same as OC is the median, CO is the median of triangle BCD. CO is the median of triangle BCD. CO is the median of triangle BCD. What to write here? Area of triangle AOC. Area of triangle BOC. Is equal to area of triangle COD. Number 2. Okay. In triangle ABC, BO is the median. BO is the median of ABC. Triangle ABC. If BO is the median of triangle ABC, that means area of ABO is equal to area of BCO. And fourth one is OD is the median. OD is the median of triangle ADC. And OD is the median of triangle ADC. Area of ADO is equal to area of COD. By 1, 2, 3 and 4. By 1, 2, 3 and 4. What happened? All areas are equal because they are equal, they are equal, they are equal, they are equal. That means all areas are equal. Okay. Area of triangle AOB is equal to area of triangle BOC is equal to area of triangle COD is equal to area of triangle DOE. All are equal. Okay. So it is the proof of it. All four triangles are equal in areas. Okay. Now I'm taking other questions. Please like and subscribe my video so that others needy, those who are required and they want to study and they are very much interested in the subject. Okay, for those it's very good. Okay, they will be very thankful for you if you subscribe or if you suggest them that okay, this video is very useful for you. Now I am taking question number 6th. Sixth question of it. In figure 9.25, diagonals AC and BD of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect at O such that OB is equal to OD. If AB is equal to CD, then show that. Question number 6. Diagonals AC and BD of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect at O. ABCD. A, B, C, D. Diagonals AC and BD intersect each other at point O. It is a quadrilateral, it is not a parallelogram. OB is equal to OD. OB is equal to OD. It's given. If AB is equal to CD, then show that area of DOC is equal to area of AOB. Area of DOC is equal to area of AOB. Second, area of DCB is equal to area of ACB. DA is parallel to CB. DA is parallel to CB. Or ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. Or ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. I am making a list of the given. In given, two things are there. One is OB is equal to OD and AB is equal to DC. Okay. It is given. OB is equal to OD and AB is equal to DC. Show that area of triangle DOB, area of triangle DOC area of triangle DOC is equal to area of triangle AOB. Okay. Here it is area of AB is equal to DC. This is given, equal is there. Area of, now we concentrate, area of triangle DOC. There is a DOC. This area is equal to, I am going to prove that the area of triangle AOB, this one. Okay. How to prove both the areas are equal? So here one thing, look at this, is because OB is equal to OC, that means CO is the median. And if CO is the median, so area of this part is equal to area of this part. That means area of triangle BOC is equal to area of triangle COD. Okay, this would be equation number 1. Same as both the areas are equal. If we are going to add them, then what happens? These two areas is equal to these two, right? And from that, if I'll subtract this, then coming DOC is equal to angle AOB. Okay, let's start. So I'm taking here, this is area of triangle DCO is equal to area of triangle OBC. Okay. Or we can use one thing, if I'll draw perpendiculars, because area of triangle is half into base into height, it is P. That is Q. Okay. Draw two perpendiculars DP and BQ on AC. In these two perpendiculars, triangle COD and triangle AOB. There are two triangles. Okay. In these two triangles, first of all, we will prove that both the triangles are congruent. Okay. How both the triangles are congruent? No, they are not congruent. So we are going to prove that area of triangle, we will use one thing only, that OB is equal to OD. OB is equal to OD. This concept we are using first. If OB is equal to OD, what does it mean? CO is the median. And if CO is the median, that means I am writing triangle, area of triangle BCO is equal to area of triangle DCO. Okay. Since I am writing here, since CO is the median, CO is the median of triangle BCD. CO is the median of triangle BCD. Therefore, area of triangle BCO is equal to area of triangle BCO is equal to CDO. Equation number 1. It's okay. Area of triangle this is equal to area of triangle this one. Got it? After that, second part is AO is the median. AO is the median. Therefore, area of ABO is equal to area of ADO. Second. Okay. They are equal and they are equal. Now what should be done? Adding 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2. Area of triangle BCO. Area of triangle BCO plus is equal to area of triangle CDO. And when we are going to adding them, then the result is coming area of BCO plus area of ABO is equal to area of CDO plus area of ADO. BCO, ABO. BCO and ABO. So that means when we are combining them, area of ABC is equal to area of ADC. Is it okay? Triangle ABC and triangle ADC both are equal in areas. Both are equal in areas. What does it mean? If they are equal in areas, that means area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. Half into base into height. Since we are proving that area of DOC, where's the DOC? DOC and AOB. We are proving both the areas are equal. Okay. So area of triangle ABC is equal to half into base into height. So may I write here 1/2 into AC multiplied by BQ is equal to 1/2 into AC multiplied by DB. 1/2 AC cancel, BQ is equal to DB. What we have proved here? They are equal. DQ is equal to BP. Okay. Proved it. BQ is equal to DB. Now see here, this BQ and DP are equal, and since both are perpendicular, so that is 90 this side is also 90. Now triangle, in triangle I am taking triangle DCP. In triangle DCP and triangle AQB. Okay. Triangle DCP and triangle AQB. Terms which are given that DC is equal to AB. AB is equal to DC given. Okay. Second, DP is equal to BQ. Proved. That means two sides are equal and angle DPC is equal to angle BQA. Each 90. Okay. Come again to the congruency rule. To angle one side, angle side, or it is RHS. It is RHS because right angle, hypotenuse and one side. Right angle, hypotenuse and one side. So I write here by RHS congruency rule, triangle CPD is congruent to triangle AQB. Because two triangles are congruent, they are equal in areas. CPD is congruent to triangle AQB. And what does it mean? They are equal in areas. Therefore, this part is equal to this one. Okay. And second one, we are going to show that area of triangle DOC is equal to area of triangle AOB. Second, area of triangle DCB is equal to area of triangle ACB. Area of triangle DCB is equal to area of triangle ACB. So this we are proving that first we are going to prove that it is a parallelogram. That parallelograms are triangles are equal in areas if they are on the same base and between same parallels. So by RHS congruency rule, CPD, this portion is equal to that one. It's okay. After that, remaining that part. In that part, what happened? The same rule will be applicable here. Triangle DPO and triangle BQO. Here you can see that one side is equal and two angles are equal. because this angle is 90 degree and that is vertically opposite angle. So by side angle, both the triangles are congruent, and triangle DPO is congruent to triangle BQO by angle side congruency. Okay. So now what happens? These two parts, they are equal, they are congruent, and they are also congruent. Okay. So what does it mean? CPD plus DPO. Okay. CPD plus DPO. Because both the triangles are congruent, they are equal in areas. So area of CPD is equal to area of ABO plus area of DPO is equal to area of BQO. Second. So when we are going to add them, then what happened? Area of DOC is equal to area of AOB. Is it okay? Area, we have proved that both the triangles are congruent and they are congruent. So their area of sum of these two is equal to area of sum of these two. They are equal. Area of COD is equal to area of AOB. We have proved the first part, DOC is equal to AB. Second part, area of DCB. DCB. For proving the DCB, one thing is clear, because already we have proved that both the triangles are congruent. So these two lines are given, it is a transversal, and by CPCT this angle is equal to that one. Angle DCO is equal to angle OAB. These two angles are the pair of alternate interior angles, and these two angles are equal. What does it mean? The lines are parallel. That means DC is parallel to AB. And if DC is parallel to AB and DC is equal to AB is already given. So in a quadrilateral of one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel, that will become a parallelogram. So that means ABCD is a parallelogram. And if it is a parallelogram, so in parallelogram, area of triangle DCB is equal to area of triangle ACB, because they are on the same base and between same parallels. So this is area of triangle DOC is equal to area of triangle AOB. Up to here it's okay. Now we are going to prove that it is a parallelogram. So for proving a parallelogram, because already we have proved that two triangles are congruent. Which two triangles are congruent? Since triangle CDP is congruent to triangle CDP is congruent to triangle AQB. Therefore, by CPCT, angle DCO is equal to angle OAB, which is pair of alternate interior angles. And if alternate interior angles are equal, that means DC is parallel to AB, and DC is equal to AB already given. So that means in a quadrilateral, one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. And if it is a parallelogram, that means opposite sides are equal and parallel. Now let us see this part, DCB. This is, and second is ACB. DCB and ACB. What happened here? There are two triangles. Two triangles are equal in areas if they are on the same base and between same parallels. So here we write here. Now area of triangle DCB is equal to area of triangle ACB. How they are equal in areas? Because you can see that the base is CB. CB is the common base and both the triangles lying between same parallels. Okay. So what's the reason here? Triangle DCB and triangle ACB on the same base CB and between same parallels. Okay. Therefore, they are equal in areas. This is the proof. And already we have proved that DA is parallel to, we have proved that ABCD is a parallelogram here. DC is parallel to AB and DC is equal to AB. Therefore, ABCD is a parallelogram. So this is question number 6. Now we are taking a question. Make it pause. Next question, number 9 I am taking. The sides AB of a parallelogram ABCD is produced to any point P. Question number 9. What is it? I am making a diagram while reading this. Side AB of a parallelogram ABCD. Question number 9. Side AB of the parallelogram ABCD. We have a parallelogram ABCD. Okay. This is a parallelogram ABCD. ABCD. Okay. Side AB of a parallelogram ABCD is produced to any point P. This AB is produced to any point P up to here. Right? A line through A and parallel to CP meets CB produced at Q. Okay. A line through A parallel to CP. This is CP. Line through A parallel to CP. CP meet at point Q. This is the point Q. And then parallelogram PBQR is completed. There's a PBQR. This is PB, Q and R is completed. Okay. So one parallelogram is ABCD and second is PBQR. It's completed. Show that area of parallelogram, area of ABCD is equal to area of ABCD is equal to area of PBQR. Area of PBQR. Okay. Area of ABCD is equal to area of PBQR. It's a very interesting question. Okay, once again, look at here. What is the meaning of this question? ABCD is a parallelogram. Side AB is produced up to P. Okay. And through point A, draw a line parallel to CP to point Q such that BQRP is a parallelogram. We are going to prove that area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to area of parallelogram PBQR. I think there is no connection between ABCD and PQR, ABCD and PBQR, only one angle, vertically opposite angle, which is equal. Okay, so there is no connection between them. First of all, by the construction is required here. In the construction, what I am doing here, I have to join from A to C and join from Q to P. Okay, join A to C and Q to P. Okay, now you can see that a connection is ACB. Okay, I have I created one connection over here, ACB, and second is QBP. Right? One condition is given here that AQ is parallel to CP. It's given that parallel. It is given. AQ is parallel to CP. Okay. So construction, what I have done, join A to C and join Q to P. Okay. Now what happens when I start proof? AQ is parallel to CP. AQ is parallel to CP. AQ is parallel to CP. Okay. Therefore, area of triangle ACQ is equal to area of triangle APQ. Area of triangle ACQ is equal to area of triangle APQ. Two triangles are equal in areas if they are on the same basis between same parallels. Triangles are equal in areas if they are on the same base and between same parallels. It's okay. So therefore they are equal in areas. Question number 1. Area of triangle ABQ, if I will subtract area of triangle ABQ from both the sides, like area of triangle ACQ minus area of triangle ABQ is equal to area of triangle APQ minus area of triangle ABQ. In this equation from both sides I have subtracted ABQ. What happens? From ACQ if I subtract ABQ, what is left? Area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle from APQ. If I subtract ABQ, then the remaining is PBQ. PBQ. It's okay. So that means I have proved that this area is equal to that one. Got it? Right? Since ABCD is a parallelogram and we know that the diagonal divides the parallelogram into triangles of equal area. That means area of triangle ABC and area of triangle ADC both are equal. Since area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle ADC. Okay. Because AC is diagonal. Okay. Since AC is diagonal. So they are equal in areas. And same as area of triangle PBQ. Area of triangle PBQ is equal to area of triangle PRQ. Same reason, because PQ is a diagonal and it is given that this is a parallelogram. Okay. Right. So now coming to this equation number 2 by 2. Equation number 2. Area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle PBQ. They are equal. I will multiply 2 on both sides. By 2, area of ABC is equal to 2 area of PBQ. Double of it, double of ABC, that means ABC and this, they are equal. So double of ABC, my right, area of ABCD. And double of PBQ, that means area of PBQR. Proved. Okay. Got it? So outline, what is the outline? These two lines are given parallel. Area of triangle ACQ is equal to area of triangle APQ. From this I have subtracted this portion, so area of this one is equal to area of this. Since area of ABC is equal to area of ADC, because diagonal of a parallelogram divides the parallelogram into two triangles of equal areas. Same condition here, BQP is equal to RQP, equal in areas. Here again the diagonal of parallelogram divide the parallelogram into two triangles of equal areas. So since already I have proved that this area is equal to that one, double of it is equal to double of it, double of this, that means ABCD, and double of this is equal to PBQR. So area of triangle ABCD is equal to area of triangle PQR. Okay. One more question I am taking from this exercise. It's a very interesting exercise and very interesting and little bit difficult questions from this exercise. One question. Here the question number 13, 14, 15, they are same. One I am taking from it. That is question number 13. ABCD is a trapezium. Yes, ABCD is a trapezium. AB is parallel to, no, not this. 14th and 15th are same. So 14th, 15 out of them I take one. 9.28, 9.28, yes. AP is parallel to BQ is parallel to CR. This is question number 14th I am taking because 14th and 15th, 14, 15, 16th, the same type of questions. AP, BQ and CR. AP, BQ and CR. AP, BQ and CR. These are parallel. Okay. AP is parallel to BQ and BQ is parallel to CR. AP, BQ and CR. Prove that area of triangle AQC. Prove that area of triangle AQC is equal to area of triangle PBR. Area of triangle PBR. Okay. Diagram is clear. Three lines are parallel. We are going to prove that area of triangle AQC is equal to area of triangle PBR. Okay. Given since AP is parallel to BQ is parallel to CR. Okay. To prove area of AQC is equal to area of PBR. Area of AQC is equal to area of PBR. Area of AQC, this is. Proving that directly, what I am doing here? Since AB is parallel to BQ, and since AB is parallel to BQ, what does it mean? I am going to, you concentrate this term ABQ, that is, and this is PBQ. Two triangles are equal in areas if they are on the same base and between same parallels. So I write here, since BQ is parallel to AP, BQ is the same base, so area of triangle BAQ is equal to area of triangle BPQ. Okay, both are equal, and from this, if I will subtract this portion, then what is left here? I will take, better to take AP is the common base. Okay, better to take AP is the common base because AQC, okay, we are proving that AQC and PBR, AQC and PBR. So first of all, for AQC, I am taking this common base area, and that is the second area. Okay, they are equal. No, BQ is the correct one. BQ is common base I am taking. So this triangle BAQ is equal to BPQ. Equation number 1. Second time I'll take BQ is parallel to CR. And BQ is parallel to CR. That means triangle BCQ is equal to triangle BCR. Adding equation number 1 and 2, then we are getting both the areas equal. Okay. So I am writing here BQ is parallel to AP. BQ is parallel to AP. Therefore, area of BAQ is equal to area of BPQ. Okay. area of BAQ is equal to area of BPQ. Reason, two triangles are equal in areas if they are on the same base and between same parallels. BQ is the same base. BQ is the same base and BQ is parallel to AP. Okay. Therefore, area of BAQ is equal to area of BP. Equation number 1. Now, second term, now taking BQ is common base. BQ is parallel to CR. BQ is parallel to CR. BQ is parallel to CR. Area of BCQ is equal to area of BCQ is equal to area of BRQ. Same reason, equation number 2. Adding 1 and 2. Is that okay, boy? BC is the common base. BCQ is equal to BRQ. They are on the same base and between same parallels. This time I have taken this is the common base and between two parallels. Okay. Adding 1 and 2. We have. Adding 1 and 2. Area of BAQ. Area of BAQ plus area of BCQ plus area of BCQ. Area of BAQ plus area of BCQ, okay, is equal to area of BPQ plus area of BRQ. And now see the diagram and look at that how two areas are going to add BAQ and BCQ. BAQ and BCQ. When we are going to add them, what is coming? Area of AQC. Area of AQC is equal to BPQ and BRQ. BPQ and BRQ. This plus this. BR. Area of PBR or BPR. Okay. So this is the area of AQC is equal to area of PBR. Same as the next question and next one also the same pattern. But by the way, remember one thing, that what are the questions are there? There are total 16 questions, and I think almost in 16 questions you can see one thing, that I have used two theorem basically. Number 1, two triangles, they are equal in areas if they are on the same base and between same parallels. And number 2, which is also used, that is median of a triangle divides the triangle in two triangles of equal areas. And on the basis of these two theorems, their results, we have solved all the questions. Okay. Thank you. And in my next lecture, we'll have to take a next chapter, that is circle. It's very interesting. Okay. Till then, wait for the next chapter, circle. Okay. Thank you.